So we have Jase Dussia doing inside knife spin. Beautiful exit. Woof. Pretty close to the ground there. Lots of control. Some parachute. Tony De Souza with that laser from extreme flight. Really low to the ground on that inverted pass. Jake Arnold with the edge from extreme flight. Getting close to the fence right there. Coming to the parachute. Oof. Barely touched the ground there. I think that's a 0, unfortunately. Last week, the Tucson Aerobatic Shootout 2024 took place in Arizona. If you're not familiar with it, that's one of the biggest aerobatic competitions in the RC scene all over the world. Pilots from not only the US, but international pilots come to compete in IMAC and in Freestyle. Freestyle, of course, is one of the most interesting ones to watch for the audience. Historically, that's always been a 4-minute freestyle. Pilots design their own choreography. The plane needs to explore the different type of maneuvers that the airplane can do at the rhythm of the music. But this year, there's something new. There's the Mack flights that account for 50% of the total score. These Mack flights basically encourage the pilot to push the envelope of the capabilities of the airplane, their equipment, while trying to do all of that with precision and very close to the ground. The emphasis is the wow factor, is to impress the judges and impress the audience. Let's take a look. And that's Santiago Perez with the new Extra 260 from Extreme Flight. Santi's always really fun to watch. Has a lot of original maneuvers. That's the signature move from Santi, the Santi slide. Some nice slap, rolling combos. Kind of a square shape. Some waterfall with some rolling. Nice, also using that new Linkin Park song, I think. Going for a pass. Oh, this is one of the other Santi Perez signature moves. I don't know what the name for this is, but it looks really good. It's actually much harder to execute precisely than it might look. He does it really well, though. Nice parachute over the fence. Whoa! What was that? Okay, need to look at that again. Wow. That looks like the Santi slide, but finishing on a vertical. That was perfect. That was beautiful. That was right spot on, perfectly vertical, right altitude into a torque roll. One of the coolest things I've seen in a while. This is Ryu with that pilot RC, beautiful edge. It's a really nice sequence of half snap rolls turning. It's very difficult to execute properly. Some nice rifle rolls. Really liking what I see of this pilot RC edge. I think this might be my plane for next year. Ryu seems to really enjoy it too. Nice 3/4 snap and no name to the vertical. Really good precision in those 3/4 snaps. Those are pretty difficult to execute precisely. Rifle roll turning. This is, in my opinion, one of the hardest things to do with rifle rolls, like doing these kind of turns. Low to the ground, pretty close to the pilot, making sure you don't go past the flight line. Some mountain tops. And then these half snaps on a vertical line. Oof. That was very close. That was very, very close. Nice aggressive knife edge spin there. Pretty low exit. Ryu is also really, really fun pilot to watch fly. Really nice combination of precision and aggressiveness. Rifle rolls. It's crazy how popular rifle rolls have gotten since Jase Dussia was doing them a few years ago. It's really good. It's really close to the ground too, but really stable. And we have Sasa Cecconi from Italy. This with the PAU. Oh yeah. This, I think I've only seen Sasa doing this. Like a horizontal snap roll, continuous without losing any altitude. It's really difficult to do. I actually haven't figured out how to do this yet. When you're doing those snap rolls, the plane just wants to go down, and he's able to keep it on the horizontal line with a bit of compensation there. Really difficult. Really cool to see. Some nice rolling harriers with those stops on the knife edge, so every half roll. Barely touching the ground. Very nice. And of course finishing with that really low rifle roll pass. Beautiful. Right on time. It's Jorge Vera. Low. And that slow roll. He's using the flex edge. That's a nice transition into that elephant walk. See Jase Dussia getting really close to those bushes over there. It's pretty scary. I'm playing with that fence, wow. And we're back with Santiago Perez. I think this is the second round of this Mack. Again with his different type of direction changes, really nice. Oh, something broke there. Looks like the rudder might have broken there.
Let's hear it for Santiago Perez out there.
That's what happens when you're pushing it. And then we have Kazuma Asami from Japan, getting pretty low on those rifle, getting really low on those rifle rolls. Maybe some of the lowest rifle rolls of the competition we've seen so far. Oof. They like to play with those bushes over there. Getting close to the ground, those rolling harrier. Oh, I think that's a 0 for the flight. Looked like he might have made a bit of a mistake or was a bit late on the rudder.
All right.
That's too bad.
A little bit of excitement there. When you touch the ground, that ends the round.
And we have Antonio de Souza with that laser from Extreme Flight. Really like Antonio's style. He's always really, really smooth. Makes the plane dance in the air. It's a really nice side slip turn. Those are really difficult. I think doing those in a straight line is not too bad. Doing those in a turn, making sure that you're not losing or gaining any altitude, is really difficult. Antonio did a great job there. But yeah, those side slips, when you're turning, the directional control and the altitude are two very difficult things to keep under control and keep them precise. Really nice combo of like half snap rolls with half rolls. Also really difficult to do quickly. It's very easy to overshoot or undershoot when you're stopping the ailerons. That was beautiful. Oh, getting close there to the ground with that snap and a half. Or snap and a quarter. Rory Tooley from the UK. Some nice mountain tops there over the fence. He's also using the extra 260 from Extreme Flight. Some interesting variation of mountain top. Whoa, that was very, very low. Need to see that again. Wow, that must be like an inch from the ground. That's really, really close. I feel like Rory should have gotten a bit higher scores on that flight. He was pushing it pretty hard. We have here Brian Mack with the PAU. He's also a really good pilot in terms of this balance between precision, being low to the ground. Look at that rifle roll. That's cool. I want to say pop top. It almost looks like it's drifting at the end. Playing with that inertia. You don't see that very often. Some snaps. Some nice direction change into some mountain tops. Those are really good. It's really, really good. And Oliver Willis with that AJ slick, I believe. It's a really nicely executed maneuver into a side slip. Really smooth transition. I think this was Oliver's first Tucson Aerobatic Shootout. I think it's gonna be interesting to see. Yeah, look at that. It's a beautiful crankshaft into the rolling harrier into rifle roll. Really smooth transition. I think it's gonna be interesting to see Oliver in the future as he gets more experience in this type of competitions. He has a lot of potential. He's really young. It's a nice tail slide. From a bright elephant walk into these rudder grinds. It's a cool scheme for that plane. Mountain tops, very nice. Those half roll mountain tops are not easy to do precisely. Whoa, what is that? I don't think I've seen that before. That looks like a no-name, but from upright. Premature no-name, I see it's always starting on inverted. That's a really cool way to start the flight. Really, really pushing it here. It's really low, mountain tops. Look at that. Playing with those boosts. Whoa. Lost track of the plane there for a second. Big cranks up there into knife fits. Nice no-name. Some waterfall, parachute. Beautiful inverted harrier circle there, right in front of him. Barely touching the ground. Bit risky there. Looks like a rolling no-name while turning. That's Very difficult, really showing his skills there. Crazy amount of tricky maneuvers in a very short amount of time. Nice head slip turn. Wow, that's really good. Really precise, really low. It's beautiful going around the fence. Oh, did he touch? Maybe not. That was really...
Oh, no.
Oh.
Wow, what a show,
Oh, he
baby.
did that.
If that doesn't get your blood pumping.
Let's see. Oh, man. That was so good. That's the zero. I wonder if he could have won this run, because that was a really good flight.
Oh, no.
That was a really good flight.
Show, baby. If that doesn't get your blood pumping, I don't know what to tell
I think
you,
I saw
everybody.
Yuhie flying a couple of years ago,
Mr. Yuhie
maybe in 2019 in the Tucson Aerobatic I participated in, but he's improved a lot. This was really good. Really impressive. Just really enjoying that flight. Lane Walker with that Mamba from Flex. Pretty cool to see a biplane in the shootout in Freestyle. I don't think I've seen one pretty much since maybe Tip Height with that iconic ultimate. Nice rolling loop there into rifle roll. Some low roller towards those buses. Oh, I think he bailed there. I think he was getting pretty close to those buses. Rifle roll pass. Oh, this is pretty nice. Rifle roll, turning, kind of what Rio was doing before. Really difficult to keep that directional control and keep calm when it's so close to the ground. And more rifle rolls, this time from Jake Arnold. It's a full throttle coming from the stratosphere into the runway. It's the EDS 540 from Extreme Flight. Really nice, really precise, really controlled. Jake is such a good pilot. Every time you see him, really knows how to wow the audience. Nice precise 3/4 snap rolls there. Big crankshaft. Oh, it's beautiful transition from those rolling Harrier into that really low side slip turn towards the buses again. That was really nicely done. Coming for knife edge pass maybe? No, slow roll. Really low slow roll. Wow, that's a perfect slow roll. Cannot go any lower, cannot be any more precise than that. That was beautiful. And we have Luca Baumann with the extra from Extreme Flight, also doing some nice slow roll. Crankshaft. Wow, that's pretty cool. Crankshaft finishing vertical. Makes me think it could be doing some kind of crankshaft into a torque roll. And we have Jase Dussia with that flex edge. Let's see what he does. Starting low to the ground, knife edge right away, behind the fence. Bit scary. Really low on that recovery from that rolling maneuver. Really precise on those snaps always, yes. Every single snap is spot on. Into rolling Harrier, turn into rifle roll turning, really close to the ground, really precise as usual. I still think he's the best one with those rifle rolls. That's beautiful. I don't know how to call this maneuver yet, but he makes the plate dance there. Those half snaps, really good, really close to the ground. Into a nice side slip turn. Very nice transitions there. Sometimes when you're into side slip, the plane is not very stable. It takes a few seconds to stabilize. That was really nice. Big cranks up there into knife edge. Slap. Getting close to those buses, getting behind the buses. Wow. Lost track of the plane there for a moment. Every single snap is spot on. Oof. That looked pretty close to the ground. That looked between the trees. Nice man at top. He's finishing right over the ground. Really good flight too.
Doing his best there and keep our heart rate above 150.
And we have Sasa Cecconi again with that PAU. Nice direction change. Into those rolling harriers. Very close to the ground. Oh, too close to the ground. Too close to the ground. Well, that were some of the best moments of the Tucson Aerobatic Shootout 2024 on the Mack rounds. Have to say, all of the pilots flew really, really well. I think this was one of the competitions with the best level of flying I've ever seen. I need to go and take a look at the 4-minute freestyles too, but at least the Mack rounds were really impressive. I think from the first to the last pilot, everybody flew really, really well. Everybody was pushing really hard. Yeah, really looking forward to next year. Hopefully there's another shootout. Until then, let me know who you think flew the best. Happy flights!